Evening and welcome to Speed Force Racing. We are back after a winter break of 4 weeks. Back with Division 3 on a Monday night. Myself, SFR Keefs. I am joined by Hicks. As usual, good evening, Hicks.
Good evening, all. Nice to see you all again.
Nice to see you again. We've had a 4 week break. Everyone's recharged over Christmas, ready to go again.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, get the Christmas pies off the waistline, and start thinking about the new racing season. So, talk us through what we've got going on. Obviously some team changes, but looks some very familiar faces in this division.
You are right. So we have pretty much got the same drivers as last season. However, they have moved around. So I'm going to quickly go through the lineup before we get started. So we have got in the McLaren, we have got the team of Mr. Wiggles and SFR Doran. Them two will be strong this season. So I'll be interested to see what the McLaren team can do. We've got Night Creed and Smooth Operator in the Ferrari. So they were partners in the McLaren, I think it was, and we've got Rain as well.
I've
Good
just
evening,
spotted
Indigo.
that.
We've got
This is going to
Rain.
be interesting.
We've got Silver Fox in Calvid, the OWR boys in Red Bull. We've got Salguero and Hutton Roddy in Mercedes. Mobes and Energy Dan in the Aston Martin. I think them two will be a force to be reckoned with this season. Bossy Gaming, who's returning after a couple of seasons out, alongside G-Man in the Alpine. Readouts and Brass Monkeys, the father-son duo, in the Haas again for this season. Billy G on his own, so he's got no mates. So if anyone wants to be Billy G's mate, we will put the invite to the Discord in the chat. Get yourself involved. You could be sat in a V-Carb before long. DXC Matty, BTL Wikijoe in the Williams, and OWR Preb and OWR Alex Hogg in Kick. So now we've got through that, Hicks. Let's have a look at what's going on. We have got rain. Let me get everything on that everybody needs to be able to see on the stream. Get the full track on. And I think
So
we
who's
are about there.
let's
We're
have a
on the
little look.
inters, so it's not wet. Looks wet, Hicks. That looks like it's
Yeah,
on the
so we've
verge.
got. Looks like Readouts is going to be the first across the line, followed by his teammate.
They
And
do like
then
to get out early
Modes.
to the Has guys. Got people in the
Yeah, I always
chat.
find.
Good evening. Nice to have you back for the new season. What do you
Yeah, I
think
was
of
just
Spa
saying.
as a track, Hicks?
I always find wet at Spa. You need to fuel it up and get out on the inters and get a few laps down. I normally would probably put about 6 to 7 laps of fuel in, maybe 8, and then just go out there and just get some decent laps in. But
Yeah,
yeah, Spa is a legendary track, lovely track.
you can definitely do a couple of laps. It's not like when you're on the slicks and you've got to come in, do one lap, come in, change your tyres, go out again. You can get a couple of laps on them on these inters as well. So will they
Yeah,
have a bit more
I
fuel
tend to
for the first
find
couple of laps as well? So yeah, something
that's
to
it.
look out for.
You'll see some improvement. You'll get a lap out of the way, find out where the grip is, and then sort of lap 2, lap 3, you'll really start trying to find a little bit of air push. So yeah, I would normally and get out there and those in. Uh,
Your your voice is just breaking up a little bit there, Hicks. I'm not sure what's going on.
oh, is that better?
No, it's still not great.
What is it crackling?
That's a bit better. That seems to have solved it a bit. So I'm on board
Is that
with
better?
Readouts, going round on the inters for his first flying lap. And to me, it is on the verge of going on to these wets. As he comes round into sector 2.
Oh yeah, he's fighting. The thing is, it's 0-0 some stuff. This, if you can get out and really give a good push lap on the inters, then you could potentially nick a high position. You're certainly not going to get up there on the wets right now. I don't think this is wet enough for full wets.
No, and it's not going to get any faster, is it? This track now. I think this is how it's going to be.
So you need to get out, get a banker in on the inters,
He's back
and hope for the best.
Do you change much of your setup picks when you go from dry to wet? If you know it's going to be a wet race, are there fundamental things that you change straight away?
Not really. I might put the differential. I might muck around with the differential a little bit, but nothing major.
So we are going to get readouts coming around the last chicane, the last famous chicane around Spa, to come across with a 2 minutes and 2.4. We have got John Mobes, our admin for Division 3 this season, just coming around that same chicane with a 2 minute.
And that's provisional pole by 2 seconds. That's a good lap by John.
Smooth operator with a 2:01.5 as well. Sorry, he's a second behind. And Roddy's losing it going around that corner there. We've got Preb in the Salva alongside his teammate Alex Hogg.
Oh, we've got somebody just gone off. Somebody's just gone off. Who's that? That's Hutton Roddy is off at the moment. He's just making his way back on.
Calvid with a 1:59.9 has gone Paul Hicks, so he's broken into the 1:59s. Who am I looking at for this season to do well? My instant thoughts are SFR Doran, John Mobes, Wiggles,
As Doran goes
DXT
second
Matty and
with
Calvid, I think I'm looking at for this season. As DXT Matty goes through with a 1:58.6.
That's a cracking lap.
And Preb across the line with a 1:58.9. So is the track ramping up? Are we completely wrong? Are people putting in some faster lap times now? As I'm on board Hicks with Dan, who didn't invalidate there but may have lost some time. But Doran came across the line, didn't see that with a 2 minutes and 0.2, so he goes into fourth, so just ahead of John Mobes.
Oh. Dan's just coming into the last sector now, and
Salguero joining the session just in time. We have got a yellow flag in sector 2.
Ooh, that was close.
Validates right at the end.
Yeah.
Does Dan.
Energy Dan's out.
Alex Hogg coming up behind him on a fast lap, wanting to put his kick up there with OWR Preb. As he comes round with the 152s, coming across the line. Does with a 158.6 and sorry, not 158.6, so a 2 minutes 0.8, just behind John Mobes. Wiggles not set a time.
So I had a
yet.
little bit of scruffy lap from who was it? Just went in. I think it was Silver Fox. Oh no, Wakey Joe. Yeah, he's just gone back in the pits. He got a swapper on the fast section on the last sector. The fast left-hander. So who's improving then? Let's have a look. We've got Wiggles out there at the moment. He's on an out lap. What else is out? We've got Alex Haug.
We've got Redoubts, who's 9/10 up on his time, which would put Redoubts right up towards 10th position. If he can keep this up, should be a really good improvement for Redoubts. He does. He goes across in 10th place, Hicks. That's good for readouts.
That's good. Yeah, very good. Oh, I think this track's going to start improving. That rain looks like it's...
Yeah,
You got a bit of a dry line appearing now.
Isn't there? You're right. So who have we got out? Who is going to be out setting a lap at the moment?
So we've got Alex Haug out at the moment in position 8th.
Calvid
Oh,
with the 157.4. It's ramping up massively now. Is this track 158.6? DXT Matty, is he on a fast lap? So he needs to improve by 2.5 tenths to go into pole. We've got Dylan in the chat saying Doran's definitely the one to watch this season. We've got a few supporters of Doran. As DXT Matty goes across the line with the 156.2, this track is ramping up very quickly, so people need to make sure they're getting back out sharpish. I'm going to go on board with Mr. Wiggles, who hasn't set a lap yet, and he's coming through sector 2. He needs to make sure he gets a time in.
Haug is off. Yeah, this track's ramping up now. You can see there's a bit of grip starting to appear.
Got supporters for John in the chat. Dylan says no, he thinks Doran's going to do well, but he's a John Mopes fan. Maybe it's the turkey teeth he likes. Evening, John, when you watch back. As Mr. Wiggles comes across the line, he's coming across. He needs to get a sub 156.2 and goes second. Goes second, 5/100ths behind DXT Matty. So Alex Haug is massively up on his time. He's a couple of seconds up, but it needs to be nearly 4 seconds.
Yeah, I'm on board just to see how he's doing. And I don't think he's going to trouble the leaders. He's not.
He's not far off though. He's 157.
Yep, there you go, into third.
So you got the Kick Boys locking out row 2 of the grid at the moment. John Mobes.
Mobes is on a lap.
He's on a lap. He's got a bit of traffic and he's got one of the Alpine boys who does nicely move over to the right. That's good to see in the league. Is he gonna improve on his 2 minutes? And I have just lost my co-commentator, so you're now stuck with me until he joins back. So John Mobes coming round into sector 3. I think Hicks is back.
Sorry, lost you there.
He comes across the line. Mobes has gone first with a 155.7. It does say you've left the lobby though, Hicks. Do you need another
Yeah, it
invite?
does. Yes, ping me an invite, please.
I will too. Invite. Okay. You should have the invite.
Yeah,
Sorry about that, guys. We are back. John Mobes, so as you're just connecting back, Hicks, Mobes is first, but there are 5 minutes left of this session, so I think this track is ramping up by the minute.
Do you think it's going to go dry enough to get a pair of slicks on or not?
It is. The track is a lot drier than if you could put the picture next to the start of the qualifying and now. It's a huge difference. So it's definitely dry now. We've got Energy Dan on a lap in 8th place. He's not on a lap because he has got full ERS. Billy G in sector 1. You've got Calvid has gone first with a 155.1. Night Creed up in 8th, so he's doing well on the first race of the season around Spa.
I'm back. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to get to slicks, I don't think. What do you think?
Well, I think if they were going to do it, they'd have to do it now, and it is just too early.
It's
They
still
need to be able
too
to get out, do a warm-up lap. So I think time's running out for that. Maybe I'll be proven wrong, but I doubt it. Doran, down in 12th, will be looking to do a hell of a lot better than his 158.8 at the moment. He needs to make 3 seconds up pretty much. As Hicks has left again. So on board with Doran as he goes through sector 2, and we'll stay on board with him to see if he can improve on his time. Get a bit of slipstream off the guy in front. So Doran is 2.7 up on his time at the moment, which would put him at a 156.1, which is currently good enough for 3rd place at the moment. Can he nail this chicane as he comes round down into 2nd gear? Feather it round as you get back on the accelerator, and it comes through with a 155.8 and goes 3rd. Goes 3rd and will not have a chance. Now down to 4th as Hutton Roddy goes 1st with a 155.0. So that is a great lap from the Mercedes there. That will be his time and the time to beat for this evening. DXT Matty, who is in sector 1 and is 5/10 up on his time at the moment, that would put him into the 155.7s, and still time to be made considering he's got 2 sectors left to go. Who am I missing? We've got Energy Dan, who's just gone up to 5th place with a 155.9, which is a great lap from Dan. Good to see him back up at the top of the leaderboard. Long may that continue, Energy Dan. Who have we got down on the table? Still to settle our Prep, who I would be looking to do better. He's 6/10 down on his time, so he's not going to improve. Billy G has just started his lap. We've got Mr. Wiggles going through sector 2. Can he get up towards his teammate in 4th and challenge the Aston Martins, who are both up there in 3rd and 5th respectively? Did Wiggles just have to let off a little bit there, and does he lose a bit of time? As he comes around the final sector, the dry line is really showing now as he comes around. Oh, and he loses a little bit. He's got the chicane to deal with. DXT Matty going across the line with a 153.9. So he has gone first as Mr. Wheels comes across for 4th place. That will be him done. John Mobs still on a lap. Doran is finished. Hutton Rod is in the pits. DXT Matty, what a time for another lap. Calvid is currently 1/10 up on his time as he's going through sector 3, which could potentially put him into 2nd place. Let's see what OWI Calvid can do as he comes around the final chicane. Out of it nicely, maybe getting a bit of slipstream as he comes through, and he goes second place, 154.6. So he made up a hell of a lot of time in that final sector. Who else have we got? John Mobes, who is on lap. He's 7/10 up on his time, so he's going to go 155.0, which would put him around third place. Can Mobes improve and jump ahead of the McLaren, the Mercedes, potentially Calvid as well, considering how good this sector might be? He's pretty much the only one left out on track, and he aborts that lap. He was up on his time. As Preb's coming round the final chicane, he thinks he's got a bit of time in him. On his 157.2, that takes him up to 6 and puts Doran, one of the title contenders, down to 7th. Energy Dan down to 8th. And the only driver we have got left is Salguero. As he comes across the line, he comes across 12th. That is your qualifying done. And my co-commentator has just come back.
Sorry about that.
I think you need to get that hamster that you've got powering up your internet running a little bit faster, Hicks.
Yeah, my PlayStation still think it's Christmas.
So you've probably missed it all. You've missed loads. We have got DXT Matty in first. We've got Calvid second, and Hutton Roddy, who was looking at pole position for a moment, in third place. Further down the field, you got Doran down in 7th. And what else have we got of note down there? We have got John Mobes in 5th. So as we go through, I'll quickly go through DXT Matty, Calvid, Hutton Roddy, Wiggles, Mobes, Preb1, Doran, Energy Dan up in 8th, Billy G, BTL Waker Joe, Alex Hogg in 11th, Salguero, SFR Bossy Gaming on his return down in 13th, Smooth Operator, Night Creed, Brass Monkeys, Readouts, and Silver Fox rounding up our 18 drivers for the night.
Yeah, I can't see Doran's going to be particularly happy with that. I think he's. I think he had a bit more pace than that, and John as well.
Could it be that they don't like the rain? Are we going to get a nice sunny day for the race? We're about to find out. Welcome back to Speed Force Racing. We have got a dry afternoon for the race round Spa. 22 laps we'll be doing around here. So the drivers will be doing their setups. They will be changing their fuel. They will be having a quick drink and setting their strategy for the race. So as we talk about strategy, Hicks, I know that obviously you're not racing with Speed Force Racing this year, but you are commentating. Have you done any practice round Spa? Do you know the strategy?
I haven't done anything around Spa in my time off. No, I haven't. But I can imagine this probably it could be medium hard. I would say would be a good strategy.
I think so. I did a practice race yesterday with a few of the guys from the league. It is a one stop. I would say it's medium hards. The game suggests that you pit on lap 9 on your mediums. Whether that is what I would do, I think I'd see how my tyres went. I would be looking to get off the mediums, possibly a little bit quicker than lap 9.
I'm a little concerned that I'm sat in a car at the moment. Why am I sat in a car?
Oh. Because you're not in spectator mode, which is strange. What car are you in?
Alpine.
Are you right at the back? Are you right at the back of the grid?
Yeah.
So just drive round and enter the pits and retire. If you can on the controller. I know that you use the wheel, and I know that someone telling me drive round there with the controller, I wouldn't know what to do.
I don't know what to do. Never used a controller.
You'll have to try it. If you can just try and get your car round, one lap, get into the pits and just retire really quickly. Otherwise your car's going to be on track for the entire race. No
So
pressure.
formation lap, just try and get brilliant. So my debut at Speed Force Racing with a controller, fantastic.
Yeah, just get yourself just get yourself round. I won't go on board with you. I promise. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Anyway, we have got a dry race. We'll leave Hicks to get himself back around into the pits, and I'm going to go on to the tyres. We have got everybody on mediums. How boring for us as commentators is it when you see every single driver on the same tyre? So thank you Division 3 for that. I am going to make sure the full track mark is on. That is horrific. And I am going to go down, because he's laughing his head off, to Hicks. Hicks, guys, if you don't know him, was in Division 2 last year. This is how he drives. He's having to use his controller because he forgot. I don't know how it's put you into non-spectator mode when you join the lobby as a spectator. Anyway. So I would say pitting mediums around lap 8. I think any lap after that you are giving away time to the drivers behind you. So ladies and gentlemen, here we go. DXC Marty is just coming across onto his grid spot as we wait for the 17, 18 drivers behind because Hicks has interrupted the lobby. As he goes round.
It won't let me pit. It won't let me pit.
No, so you need to line up and then come in on the first lap and retire.
Oh, for Christ's sake, really?
That was a bit of
Sorry, boys.
humour. As we go, so I'm going to go on board with Hutton Roddy. As the lights go out for the first race of season 19, and away we go. Who is going to get a good jump? As Hutton Roddy really does. But DXT Matty stays ahead with Calvin in second, Hutton Roddy third. We've got a bit of bashing
Bit of
towards the back,
argy-bargy
towards
there,
around
the back.
smooth operator. DXT Matt is holding in first place there. Sorry for the pause. I was just trying to see what was going on. It all looks like we're getting around these first few corners nicely. Smooth operator overtakes Alex Hogg. Further up the field, we've got a fight between Preb and Hutton Roddy. Hutton Roddy's gone down to 5th, started in 3rd place. Hutton Roddy's gone down to 6th as he loses more time there. BTL Wick Joe all over the back of Hutton Roddy. We've got action further down the field from 9th down to 14th. As we're coming round, who is near who? We have got Calvin looking to attack DXT Matty. We've got Bossy Gaming overtaking Night Creed. We're going to go down there because they are battling. Coming round in Sector 2 into Sector 3. We've got a bit of contact there as the Ferrari goes back ahead. The Alpine succeeds. Not succeeds. What am I on about? Succeeds. Gives way to the Ferrari of Night Creed. Readouts all over the back of Bossy Gaming. That is our closest battle at the moment. We've got all sorts going on here. What's happened to Bossy Gaming as he loses it coming around the final chicane? Got Alex Hogg.
Do I just retire now?
What's going on here? Just retire, is he going? We've got all sorts going on down in 9th. That has ruined the likes of Doran, who's down in 13th now. I'm looking for some number 13. Billy G up in 12th. We've got people off the track. Who is that? That is a V-carb of Billy G. And we've got more contact between the Haas and the V-carb. What is going on in the first race? Oh,
right,
Hicks, you're missing it all. Get yourself in this. Get yourself in this commentary box.
I'm here. I'm looking. Readouts.
We've got Salguero just overtaken Smooth Operator. Doran down in 12th. We've got Wiggles up in 4th. Energy Dan going along nicely in 7th. As Doran overtakes Smooth Operator, he's looking to make some positions back quickly.
Right, so Doran's now on the back of Salguero, who's on the back of Mobes. Mobes needs to get a move on because he's languishing there in 9th. What's wrong, Mobes? Come on, get your mojo back. He's got the Ferrari, the Mercedes of Salguero. He's got Toto Wolff shouting at him, telling him get ahead of Mobes, get ahead of him. It's not happening. So he gives away a bit of time. Night Creed is still on the back of Doran. Is Doran struggling? Yep, Night Creed is on the back of Doran here. Is he going to be looking for a move? Doran locks up and spins.
Oh, and he locks up and spins as we're talking. As the pressure got to him in the first race of the season.
Oh no,
there's a long way to go.
Come on.
Down into 17th. And I'm going to go back up as Alex Hogg has just overtaken Energy Dan.
Cool, there's a bit of rust showing here. Come on, boys.
I'm just going to watch out for DXC Matty, who is all... Oh, no, sorry. I'm going to go back there as Energy Dan is going to look to make a move on Alex Hogg. He does as Hutton Roddy makes a move on Wiggles in the process, which is a great move done by Energy Dan. And he squeezes him out, but fairly as he goes around the corner and he gets clear. All sorts going on here.
I'm sticking with this midfield battle. We got Salguero just really hassling Mobes now, really hassling him. I think he's getting a bit impatient now. So Mobes needs to put the hammer down. Oh, he's going for a move on him, and Salguero.
He's not the place to make the move.
And Salguero's done it. He's done it. He's got the move done. So that's Salguero up into 9th now.
Now I know
that Night Creed's just taken Mobes as well.
Now I know that Mobes has. I spoke to Mobes this week. He does struggle with this track. It's not his favourite track, but surprising down in 11th place. As I go on, I see that Alex Hogg has just lost it coming round. He might have lost a bit of traction coming round that right-hander there, so he loses places. Readout was up to 11th. Readout's having a great race.
Yeah, Energy Dan's just gone off in front of Salguero, so that's Salguero and Night Creed in front of Energy Dan. That's Salguero up to 7th, Night Creed up to 8th, Energy Dan down to 9th, and Salguero and Night Creed are going into turn 1. Is it going to work? Let's see. And Night Creed has got him. It's a great move.
Just as you go through that, I'm just on board with DXT.
Contact! There's contact between Night Creed and Salguero there.
Salguero moves with the 3 seconds as well. We've got DXT Matty can't even with the DRS keep up with Calvid. So DXT Matty's wings are nowhere near the same as Calvid. What a race this is to be commentating on. As we go through, we've got Night Creed, who is still fighting with John Mobes and Energy Dan, both of the Aston Martins with the 3 second time penalty. How do you keep up with this, Hicks? This is impossible.
This is cracker. So you've got Night Creed now breathing down the back of John Mobes, who's now recovered back up to 8th. You've got Energy Dan in 7th, and you've got a massive gap now created in front of Energy Dan. So you've got the top 6 now, 6 seconds ahead of this midfield group. But this is all action here. We've got Night Creed's just gone off. Salguero's taken him, and Alex Hogg's through as well. So Night Creed is dropping positions.
This is one of the most exciting starts to a race in Speed Force racing I have seen for quite a long time.
So you've got a real gaggle of cars here, all the way from 8th, all the way up until 15th, all fighting, all within a couple of tenths of each other. This is cracking racing, this, boys.
Silver Fox goes ahead of Night Creed. Night Creed, to me, watching this tonight, feels like he's been involved in absolutely every single battle across this race.
Everything.
It is absolutely mental. Alex, look at this battling round the chicane, 4 wide. Boys, this is why, and we'll put the link into the Discord description, into the description of the YouTube stream after this. This is why you need to get involved. Get your name down. Even if you've not played much, just get yourself involved. Be clean, and this is what you could be involved on once a week.
So Readouts has got. Sorry to interrupt. Readouts is right up the gearbox of John Mobes at the moment. He's got DRS, but Mobes has got DRS from his from Energy Dan, his team partner, who's pulling him along. Oh no! And Energy Dan's gone wide.
Yeah, you know, this is great driving from Readouts. He saw that there. He put the brakes on. As we say that though, Alex Hog's overtaken, and Hicks gets a phone call. Everyone's getting excited. Everyone's ringing him. He got roundhouse. Readouts gone down to 10th. John Mobes must be absolutely papping himself as he watches Alex Hogg go in front of him. And he's now got the Has breathing down his neck who wants to go off track.
You've got Readouts. Readouts has just gone wide, has gone off the track. So what have we got here? We've got Salguero on the back of Readouts. Readouts on the back of Mobes. Mobes needs to put the hammer down here.
This is.
And then you've got at the back of all of this. At the back of all of this, you just got Doran sitting there waiting for all these cars to go off track.
This is unbelievable. Smooth operator with the 3 second. He's involved. He's got a 3 second time penalty.
Come on, boys, let's join the party. Get stuck in. Let's get the penalties flying.
This is unreal. As we see, DXT Mighty is just 2 tenths off Calvin. We're forgetting about the fight for first place. So let's go on board with DXT Mighty. Let's try calm down. I say that. Look at all them changes. That is because John Mobes is pitting on lap 4. Something's gone wrong with Mobes. And we've got DXT Matty coming round. He's got DRS. Is he going to make the move on to OWI Calvin? He does. Is he going to make that move done? We're going to the corner. Is he going to get this done? He doesn't. OWI Calvin defends that well. So we have got John Mobes who has pitted. He's come onto his hards after lap 5. Good luck to you, sir. 17 laps on hards. Is it possible? I think it could be possible, but your tyres will be screaming at the end. Is this a moment of calm? No, it's not, because we've got the gap. The battle between P8 and P14.
It has settled down a little bit in the midfield now. You've got Salguero just tracking the back of Readouts, who's tracking the back of Energy Dan, but there's and as Readouts goes wide again, needs to be working on that corner, because he'll be getting some infringements if he carries on doing that. But you've got now Doran is finding his pace again now. He's right on the back of Salguero. So let's see what Doran can do here. See if he can pick off a couple of guys up into that last corner.
What a close battle this is. There is not more than a couple of seconds between pretty much every driver, by bar a couple up in 7th and 6th. Doran's got 2 right ahead of him into the chicane. What does he do here? Does he wait and try and get a good exit here? As a couple go into the pit, switch back at the right time.
So Doran up to P9. I think if he can get a good exit here, he'll have a go at him on the straight.
Yeah, and it's so easy to outbrake himself. He nearly lost it there, but he will have. Will he? He will have DRS on Salguero going into the long straight as he goes through Rouge.
So DRS open, and it looks like he's trimmed his wings because he's gaining. He's got him. Yep. I think he'll get this done.
He's gonna run out. He's gonna
late braking. Go on, Doran. Sorry, I'm supposed to be impartial here, but that was a cracking move. Well done, Dawn.
And he does.
He's got that done.
Does get in front. He does get that done. So he goes through into 8th Hicks. We are going to pay attention to Energy Dan, who has pitted, and is he going to start making? No, he's not. That is where he lost it last time we were on board. Going round the right-hander at the end of the long straight. So we're not going to know if he's making time up just yet. Got Calvid still in first, 3/10 back to DXT Matty. Feels a bit calm now, Hicks. I feel like we can breathe for a minute.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, catch my breath. So what have we got going on here? We've got a bit of a gap. We've got sort of just starting to spread out a little bit now. We've got some DRS gaps appearing. Salguero and Silver Fox. So it's now starting to settle down a little bit. Closest battle on track at the moment is Bossy Gaming on Energy Dan. That's the closest battle on track.
It is, and if you look at Energy Dan's time as well, he was 14.5 seconds behind. Last time I looked, he's now 13.5 seconds behind. So every lap that goes by now, you've got Wiggles and Hunt and Roddy who stayed out of the mediums. Every lap that goes by now,
and he's gone deep. He's gone deep. Energy Dan went deep there.
He has, and he's took a 3-second time penalty.
Bossy Gaming. And Bossy Gaming's going to have a go up onto turn 1. Is he going to do it? No. Energy Dan's gone wide. And Bossy Gaming is through on Energy Dan. But he'll fight that back through the parabolica. Best just to tuck him behind, wait for the DRS and get it done clean.
So we'll stay on board with him as we're watching. So Calvin and Matty have made their pit stop. So first and second respectively have made theirs, and there is the same time between the two as Energy Dan does go ahead of Bossy Gaming into 11th place with quite a few ahead of him still to pit yet. So he'll make a few positions as the next lap goes on. Sorry, we're trying to hold in a berth then. So we've got Wiggles and Hunt and Roddy, who must be pitting at the end of lap 8. If they push it any further, it's suicide in terms of their race. Doran the same, he'll be pitting this lap. Is it a two-way fight now between Calvid and Matty Hicks as to who takes the first race of Division 3 Season 19?
I haven't even looked at the top spot. I've been too busy focusing on this madness in the midfield. But what a cracking few minutes that was.
Yeah, that was
great.
Yeah, that was brilliant. Love that.
So just taking a little breather and looking at the biggest winners at the moment, Silver Fox up 10 places, which is that's a big move.
Position change, you are right. Silver Fox up 10, Salguero up 6. As I say, that is just picked, so that is wrong as well. Got quite a few people in the chat tonight on stream. Good evening. Welcome if you're the current driver, welcome if you're not. If you want to get involved, please drop a message in the chat, we'll get back to you. Calvid has been overtaken by DXT Matty. We have missed this. DXT Matty is now first and is 8/10 clear of Calvid. As we go back to look at the tyres, everyone has pitted bar Silver Fox, who still needs to pit.
I think he'll regret that because I think his tyres are pretty much lunched.
Absolutely, I agree. I think every corner now will be losing time, as you will see on the information displayed on the left-hand side. So Doran, who is down in 9th, was down in 13th at one point, so he's made a few places back. Bossy Gaming close with Energy Dan. We've got a group of penalties from 10th down to 13th. So if Salguero can stay within, he'll make a few places up at the end of this race. As Alex Hogg overtakes Silver Fox, who we know is down on the old tyres of the mediums.
So DXT out front, and he's extending his lead, just putting the fastest lap, now 1.2 clear of Calvid, so he's out of DRS.
He is. That is a great shout. The only person.
So I think you're
DRS,
right. I think this is a two horse race now between Calvin and Matty.
Yeah, you got Preb just behind him. He may, if Calvin and Matty do start coming back together again, may make up some time. Wiggles will be happy down in 4th place at the moment, looking to get on the podium ahead of Preb. Who else have we got? Hicks, Billy G.
I shouldn't do it, should I?
John Mobes. Sorry, I'm just on board with John Mobes, who's all over the back of Bossy Gaming and Energy Dan. They're going 3-way into the end of the long straight. As we take, he outbreaks himself.
So this fight between Bossy Gaming and Energy Dan has been going on now for a few laps, and Mobes is just sitting watching this unfold. I think he's got a bit more pace at the moment than Energy Dan. I just got that feeling he just wants to be let go. But that'll be a decision by his teammate if he wants to let him have a crack at...
I don't think there'll be anything like that going on right now. Mobes' tyres are 1 lap older, so would Mobes' tyres be better now than what Energy Dan's are, or have Energy Dan's warmed up enough to make it that they're pretty much the same?
I think normally it's about 3 to 4 laps before they start coming in, so Mobes' tyres will be right spot on, and Energy Dan will just, he'll be close, if not there. But what I was saying is, it's whether or not Mobes does have a little bit more pace than Energy Dan, because Energy Dan has been struggling with Bossy Gaming now for a few laps. So it's whether or not Mobes feels like he can have a go.
I think they'll be in a track. I know that they're good mates, Mobes and Energy Dan. 2 great people for the league as well, by the way. Mobes being an admin and Energy Dan being one of the directors. So I think they'll be in a chat with each other, and I'd love to be a fly on the wall of that conversation. You'll have Mobe saying, "Please let me go." You'll have Energy Dan saying, "Go, I'm not
overtake me." You want past? You overtake me.
Yep.
Come on.
Rightly so, I think as well. Rightly so, I think. Although you are a team, I think it's evening out a little bit now, though. Maybe Mobes is letting off a bit. Maybe we're not giving Dan enough credit. Maybe he is fast enough. What have we got going on? See, look, we're looking to fill the gaps now after that excitement earlier on. You got Salguero just behind Billy G at the moment. Got Mobes, as we were just talking a nice swap round. Mobes has now overtaken Energy Dan.
What did you? I didn't see that. Did you
I
see
didn't
that?
See, no, I thought we were all racing friendly, and maybe an error from Energy Dan made Mobes go through.
No, I think I'm right. I think Mobes has got more pace because he's pulling a gap here. So I think Energy Dan done the team game there and let Mobes through.
Yeah, because you've got Billy G all over the back of Energy Dan as well. So he's pushing him, and then you got Salguero behind him, and Readout's down in 14th. Who has been having a really good race as Readout, so it's good to give him a bit of coverage now. See he's doing well, and yeah, let's see what's going on. Who have we got? We have got not much going on at the moment apart from Energy Dan and Billy G and Salguero.
So I'll just jump in. Doran is definitely gaining on Alex Haug now. He's a couple of tenths off being in DRS. And there's quite a few gaps before that, so it looks like this could be the next battle to look at, because Doran's just outside DRS on this lap.
What's just happened to Billy? Billy's just lost all that time. He's dropped down to 14th. He's just lost places to Salguero and Readouts. And as we say that, Salguero's just overtaken Energy Dan. Salguero's having a great race. Energy Dan is really struggling. Something's happening with him. He's down to 13th, almost into 14th. As Billy G is looking to overtake him, doesn't get that done. Has Energy Dan got some damage on that wing? He has lost the front right end plate. So he will be feeling the effects of that, as my voice is going gone down from 11th down to 13th, Hicks. So some
Yeah, if
kind
he's
of
lost,
damage.
if he's lost a bit of front wing end play, I always find. Do you make any adjustments mid race when you get a bit of wing damage?
Braking a lot earlier. It's a hard one. You've got 9 laps left now. If he pits, he loses 20 seconds. Is he going to make that time up? No. Is he going to lose that time? Yes, probably will lose about 20 seconds.
And Doran's looking for the switchback on Alex Haug, and I think he's got the move done. He has got the move done into the last turn.
That's a great shout as he goes up in 7th.
Well done to Doran there. Oh, and he's locked up at turn 1, but so has Alex Haug has gone a bit deep as well. So let's see. Doran's a great recovery here, considering he had obviously his incidents at the start of the race.
Energy down pits. Is he going to put on a new wing, come back out? Is he retiring? Hopefully he carries on. We have got Doran up into 7th. Every point counts as Alex Haug. I didn't even see he was right behind him. And Doran does not let go though, and defends that really well as he comes round in sector 2. What else have we got? I feel like it is ramping up a little bit now, Hicks. We've got Alex Haug behind Doran. We're getting to the point where people are going to want to start making moves. We've got DXT Matty 2.5 seconds clear of Calvid. DXT Matty doing really well.
So we've got John Mobes now hassling the back of Bossy Gaming, 5/10, but he's definitely making time up. But his tyres, they're a lot younger actually than Bossy Gaming's tyres. 9 lap old. Blimey, he pitted very early. Bossy Gaming pitted extremely early. Maybe he's going to try a 2-stop.
He's definitely going to have to 2-stop. That'll be, I'm going to guess, mediums. Maybe go on softs with about 5 laps to go. Hopefully push.
So here we are. Side. Sorry to cut you off here. Mobes is just.
I'm on board with him.
He's lining him up for a lunge, maybe. No, I think he's just going to sit down and wait for the DRS.
After Eau Rouge and then onto the straight, I think. Oh, he doesn't even need to do that.
Dived in the pits.
He has gone into the pits.
So that's Bossy Gaming in.
He got Salguero behind him. He's within DRS. Salguero having a great first race of the season. Lovely to see him up in 10th and Redoubts in 11th respectively. Does Salguero get the move done here?
Bossy Gaming has gone on to the medium, so he's going to be pacey, but he's quite a long way behind. Now Doran up to 7th and chasing down Wakey Joe. But just looking at the front runners, you've got DXT Matty with Calvid 2.6 behind, Preb 3.1 behind him, and Wiggles 3.4. So I think the top 4 look really comfortable. Quite a big gap then from Hutton Roddy to Wakey Joe. And the closest battle on track is Salguero on Mobes. Salguero on much younger tyres as well. So Mobes has got to be careful here because he doesn't want to use his tyres up. He doesn't want to go to, if he wants to get to the end, he's got to be conservative and just pick his braking points and be calm.
I agree. I think, and you'll know it, Hicks, as a driver, you know what the pressure is like when you've got a driver breathing down your neck. You know that he's looking for any single error you make as you go around, no matter how small it is.
Yeah, it is a unique pressure being chased.
Would you rather be the chaser or the chased?
So Mobes is on a 2-stop. He's just dived into the pits. He'll be looking to get onto a set of mediums.
Strange. He did pit very early though. He pitted after lap 6. I just can't see that
for the hard
stopper is right for this race. I think it's anyone doing a 2-stopper is you're losing so much time, or you've got a problem with your car. You've got wing damage or something. That's good for the
Doran
other
has closed down. Doran has closed down Wakey Joe. 2.2 he was, and he's now a second
He was.
behind
It was
Wakey Joe. So
.8. It was
Doran's,
.8 not long ago.
yeah, he's woken up. He'll be in, if he carries on like this, he'll get DRS on the next lap. So Doran's making a move. Nice little recovery. Well done, Doran.
Billy G
As Billy G
3 seconds.
has just picked up a 3-second.
You have not got anyone apart from Doran behind BTL at the moment who is near anyone. But as we go through, let's have a look at the position changes then. So we have got Energy Dan down in 18th. He's lost 10 places, so he's had an issue. We've got Silver Fox up 4 places, Night Creed up 4, Readouts up 7 from 17th up to 10th. What a drive by Readouts that's been. Salguero up 3, Alex Hogg up 3, Doran's not moved a muscle up in 7th. BTL Wicked Joe up 4 places. Hutton Roddy, who had a great qualifying 3rd place, down to 5th. And I'm going to shut up now because we have got Doran right behind BTL Wicked Joe coming up to the DRS. Does he get it done, Hicks? Is this the time that he moves up to 6th?
Yeah, this is measured. This was he lifted on the home straight just to make sure that he got DRS here.
Possibly with the fastest lap.
That's a great decision by Doran there. Now he just needs to pull the gap now. Just stay composed, string these corners together and pull that gap.
Good recovery drive from Doran. As we look further up the field, everyone is nicely spaced out between each other. We've got Dixie Matty in first, Calvin in second, and Prep in the kick in 3rd place. BTL Wicked Joe, who seems to be losing a bit of time on Doran. I'm going to change that back to the tyres, which is here. So we know who's on worse tyres than the other person. All pretty even though, apart from Bossy Gaming, who is making time up on Night Creed, down in 12th place. John Morbs down on the one lap mediums. What do you think, Hicks? Has he made a big mistake there by pitting in, coming on to the mediums for the final stint of the race?
Unless there's some other pits going, yeah, it's going to be tough. Yeah, it's going to be tough.
I think we've got Doran up in 6th. He's not going anywhere. Hutton Roddy, 2.5 seconds behind Mr. Wiggles. I think your top 3 we are looking at the moment as quite safe. 3 different
Don't say it. Don't say it.
I'm saying it just
Commentator's curse.
Provide everyone with a bit of entertainment. As Hutton Roddy takes a 3 seconds, but that's not going to make a difference because Doran is 14 seconds behind Hutton Roddy. As we say that, Alex Hogg has just overtaken BTL Wakey Joe up into 7th place. Bossy Gaming all over the back of Night Creed, down in 12th place, looking to go into 11th. Can he go into the top 10 after this with only 6 laps remaining, including this one? 6.5 seconds, a second a lap to make up on Readouts, who does have old hard tyres. It is possible. We got anyone else near? Anyone else here? I don't think we have. I commend you for getting through that 10 minutes earlier where everybody was overtaking everybody.
So we've got the biggest, or the closest battle we've got at the moment is Mobes on Night Creed. And he should get this done. He's got a couple of positions there. Potentially could get in the top 10 if he can get these dispatched quick enough. He's got a shot at top 10 here.
He's got to get it done early if he's going to do it. Does he do it now? Does he wait? I don't think he can wait, can he? No, he doesn't wait. He gets it done. Oh,
Oh, a bit of
fights back, does
argy-bargy
Night
there.
Creed, nice and fair though. He does lose time because of it. So John Mobes will profit from that as he needs to keep up with SFR Bossy Gaming. He does go through. We have got anything of note up at the front. I don't believe we do. We'll go down to Billy G.
Yeah, it's started to space out now, hasn't it? There's not really anything going on track now. What have we got? Night Creed is dropping back from Mobes now.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
I tried to keep that in and I went mute. Sorry, I'm really sorry, everyone. Anyone that's listening, I'm really sorry. I really did try to hold that in. There's only 75 people on stream, don't worry about it. Silver Fox, he's going down in 15th as we digress. Everyone is nice to miss out. We've got Williams on first place at the moment, followed by a Red Bull of Calvin and a kick of Bread 1. Two McLarens in 4th and 6th respectively. We've got Mercedes in 5th, backed up by his teammate down in 9th of Salguero, again having a great race. And I know Salguero's been on the beach all day today, rumour has it, and he nearly missed the start of the race because he was busy. So good evening, Salguero. And Silver Fox.
On the beach?
Yeah, he lives in Portugal. He's a Portuguese and he's been on the beach all day
nice.
with his sunglasses on, rumour has it. Silver Fox coming around in 15th. He's not going to catch Billy G, is he, with the DRS? Maybe he will.
So you've got Mobes all over the back of Bossy Gaming now as the closest battle on track, I think. Yep. So Mobes is lining Bossy Gaming up. I think he's got similar tyres actually, to be fair. So this is on pace. Mobes has got this is closed him down on pace, so he's doing all right.
Both catching up with readouts as well. So I said what 6.5 seconds it was before, and I swear that was less. That was lap 17. So in 3 laps they've made up nearly 4 seconds. So they should be right on the back of readouts, just as the final lap comes, I would say. So readouts.
Mobes needs to get this done
a little bit.
Oh.
He's not going to get it done here. He's going to have to wait till after the chicane. And if I was him, oh, he does get a great exit compared to SFR Bossy Gaming now. Looks to be struggling with the traction a little bit as he come through, and Mobes does get the move done. He's not waiting around as Bossy Gaming has a great corner coming out of there. However, Mobes still seems to be too strong coming out of that corner. Going through down into Eau Rouge and to the 3rd to last lap.
Would you have held back then?
Well, you look now, and I think Bossy Gaming, should he have the wings, should be able to challenge Mobes. But it doesn't look like he's going to hit. It looks like Mobes is running quite good straight line speed. Yeah, Bossy Gaming is also struggling around the corners as well. So that doesn't back up my theory of Mobes being faster in the straights. It's one lap worse tyres on mediums affecting Bossy Gaming more now. Probably is at this stage. 5 and 6 lap ticks. Probably does start to make a difference.
If Mobes can get readouts on the what will be now probably the last lap, because he's closed him down.
Yeah, so there were 2.5 seconds Yeah, he's going to be within DRS coming on to the last lap, so he might get up into 10th. I'm just going to make sure we're not going to miss any battles up near the top at the moment. You've got your top 3 still as they were for the last 5 laps, and Mr. Wiggles staying around the same speed as the top 3 and not losing any time to Hutton Roddy, so he is driving a safe race at the moment. And good points for the McLarens as well. As well as the kicks, we've got 2 kicks up there, and yeah, the constructors look good going into the second race.
So Mobes needs to keep it clean now, turn 1, which he has, get a good exit. So he has got a half decent exit here. I think he's going to take him on the back straight, I think, because I think he's got skinnier wings. Yeah, he has. This is a done deal.
This will be a nice, easy overtake. This is how you do it, guys. Nice and clean. Readouts, however, when you watch this back, great race from you this evening. Are you throwing your car into a wall in the last 2 laps, which will not happen, will it? As we go on with Bossy Gaming, who is now also going to challenge Readouts. So he is almost within DRS range of the Haas at the moment. Got Preb, and there is a little battle maybe happening between 3rd and 2nd place of OWR Carwit and OWR Preb. 1.3 seconds behind Hicks, now 1.4, but 1.3, 1.4. Could it be done in 1 lap? Am I clutching? Am I clutching a little bit?
I think maybe.
Taking a bit of time.
I think Bossy Gaming's having a look at Readouts now. He's 7/10.
He's got another lap. So it says lap 22. That's because the leaders are on to their final lap. Sorry, as I say that. He does look to be struggling around these corners, does SFR Bossy Gaming at the moment. Maybe he's just getting used to the traction again after a bit of a break from the game. As he comes round to start his final lap. This just gets me in the mood for my race tomorrow night, Hicks. I'm looking forward to it. I get back to it after 4 weeks off. Division 2 tomorrow night, 7:30. Should you want to tune in and have a laugh at me having a spin, probably around our roofs at some point, feel free. Bossy Gaming is not going to get the move done, Hicks, on Redoubt. He's going to run out of space.
No, he's not.
So we've got going through, and I've missed, sorry, we are not seeing it, as DSC Matty comes through first, Calvin in second, and Preb in third, Wiggles in fourth, Hutton Roddy fifth, Doran will come through in sixth. Well done to the Williams of DXT Matty, who does take the first win of the season in Division 3, Season 19. Great race by DXT Matty and Calvid, respectively, in second place, who finishes almost 7 seconds behind DXT Matty. Preb in third. Great for the podiums there, as we have got some great finishes for the likes of Hutton Roddy up in 5th place. Doran maybe not too happy with his 6th place, maybe expected more. Alex Hogg in 7th, BTL Wick Joe in 8th, Salguero with a great result of 9th place, and Readouts rounding up the top 10. Mobes down in 11th, will not be happy with an 11th place. Bossy Gaming on his return in 12th, Night Creed 13th, Silver Fox 14th, Billy G 15th, Smooth Operator 16th, Energy Dan, who is doing some donuts. Maybe he thinks it's the end of the season and he's won the league. You haven't, if that's what you think. Anyway, Moving on. I love you really, Dan, and Brass Monkeys down in 18th.
Yeah, congrats to Matty. Clinical race, well done.
Yep. Pretty much what we expected. Didn't see Matty to be up there, Calvin to be up there. Wiggles and Doran. Doran's up to 5th, I think, when I went through it. He was down to 6th. So I'm going to go through the finishing order once more as it comes through. No beach on winter, he was working, said Ori Glass Salguero, as he's changed his name. So Hicks, we will go through the final order as we see the Williams coming round with his trophy. DXC Matty has our race winner and Bossy Gaming with the fastest lap. DXC Matty in first, Calvi second, Preb in third, rounding up your podium. Wiggles 4th, and Doran of the McLaren also in 5th. Alex Hogg, Beetle, Wicked Joe, Salguero, Readouts, John Mobes, Bossy Gaming, Night Creed, Silver Fox, Billy G, Smooth Operator, Energy Dan, Hutton Roddy, Brass Monkeys, and there's a name of Hicks at the bottom. Not sure who he is, but he DNF'd. That has been your first race of Division 3 Season 19. Hicks, good to have you back. Hopefully
That was
you'll
a
be here
cracker.
next week.
Thoroughly enjoyed that, yeah. And yeah, good, well done everyone. And it was a good race. It was action-packed. Yeah, very good. Enjoyed that.
Long may that continue. Long may that continue. So, from me, SFR and Hicks, we will bid you farewell. We are back tomorrow night with Energy Dan and Mobes on commentary for Division 2 at 7:30, and then on Wednesday for our First Division with our flagship commentator, Indigo. But for now, good evening and good night.
Yep, see you later. Thanks all.